A 26-year-old in Austin, Texas pays $70 a month to insure furniture he does not own, a car he does not drive, and jewelry he has never touched. His landlord told him to. His accountant called it brilliant. His friends think he is crazy. He is worth $1.2 million. That policy is called umbrella liability insurance. And almost nobody in your income bracket has one. That is not an accident. Here is why this matters to you right now. One lawsuit, one accident, one neighbor who slips on your front steps. That is all it takes to erase years of savings. Not because the system is broken. Because the system was designed this way, and wealthy people figured out how to use it in reverse. Let me show you exactly what is happening here. When someone with assets gets sued, the plaintiff's attorney does one thing first. They Google you. They check public records. They look for anything they can collect against. A house, a brokerage account, a business. If they find nothing, most of the time, they move on. This is called being judgment-proof. It is the one financial superpower that broke people accidentally have. But the moment you start building wealth, you become a target. And the people who figured this out decades ago did not stop building wealth. They built a shield instead. Umbrella liability insurance is that shield. Here is what it actually does. Your standard renters or homeowners policy covers you up to maybe $300,000 in liability. Sounds like a lot. A serious car accident with injuries can exceed that in a single afternoon. A lawsuit over a dog bite, a swimming pool incident, or a social media post gone wrong can blow past that ceiling before you finish your morning coffee. An umbrella policy kicks in the moment your base policy runs out. It adds $1 million, $2 million, even $5 million of coverage on top. And the price? Between $500 and $900 a year. That is where the $840 number comes from. It is the average annual premium for a $1 million umbrella policy in the United States. Think about that. $1 million of protection for $70 a month. Now here is the part they never teach you. Wealthy people do not just buy umbrella policies to protect what they own. They buy them to protect what they are building. If you are in your late 20s or 30s and you are finally starting to accumulate something real, a lawsuit without coverage does not just take what you have. It can garnish your future wages. It can follow you for years. A judgment in most states does not expire for 10 to 20 years. You could be paying off a lawsuit in your 40s for something that happened today. The rich understood this early. They bought the umbrella before they needed it, because the moment you need it, it is too late to buy it. If this surprised you, subscribe. We cover the financial mechanics that wealth management firms charge thousands of dollars to explain. You should not need a private banker to understand this stuff. Now here is the second layer. And this one actually shocked me when I first learned it. Umbrella policies also cover things your standard insurance specifically excludes. Slander, libel, false arrest claims, certain invasion of privacy lawsuits. In a world where everything you say online is permanent and anyone can screenshot anything, that is not a hypothetical risk. That is a Tuesday. A real estate investor in Phoenix named Marcus had a dispute with a former business partner in 2019. The partner filed a defamation lawsuit claiming Marcus had said damaging things about him to mutual clients. The lawsuit demanded $400,000. Marcus's umbrella policy covered his legal defense entirely. The case was eventually dismissed. His out-of-pocket cost was zero. Without that policy, even winning that lawsuit could have cost him $80,000 to $120,000 in legal fees alone. That is not a small number. That is a life-changing number for someone still building. This is the part that gets hidden in plain sight. Liability insurance is not about pessimism. It is about leverage. You are buying the right to keep playing the game no matter what happens. That is exactly what wealthy people do. They do not stop risk. They transfer it. And the way you transfer risk cheaply is by buying coverage when you do not need it. Same reason healthy people buy health insurance. Same reason young people buy term life. The cost is lowest when the risk feels furthest away. So here is what you can actually do this week. Step 1. Call your current auto or renter's insurance provider. Ask them what it would cost to add a $1 million umbrella policy. Most major insurers offer this. Progressive, State Farm, USAA, Geico, all of them. The quote takes about 10 minutes. Step 2. Make sure your underlying policies meet the minimum requirements. Most umbrella policies require you to carry at least $100,000 of liability on your auto policy and $300,000 on your home or renter's policy. Step 3. If you have any real estate, a growing investment portfolio, or a business of any kind, seriously consider $2 million in coverage. The jump from $1 million to $2 million usually adds less than $150 a year. That is it. 3 steps. Less than an hour of your time. The people who are building real wealth are not necessarily smarter than you. They are not luckier than you. They learned different rules. They learned that protecting the game is just as important as playing it. They learned that $70 a month is the cheapest way to make sure one bad day does not become 10 bad years. You just learned the same thing. Do not let this be information you have and do not use. If you want to keep learning the financial moves that are obvious in hindsight but almost nobody talks about out loud, the next video is already queued up. Watch it before you close this tab. Because what we cover next explains why wealthy people structure their income in a way that cuts their effective tax rate by almost half, legally, without complicated offshore tricks. That one will actually change how you think about earning money forever.